Drake versus Joe Budden. Joe Budden is on his 4th Drake diss song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well, I heard the first one then.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Drake had one line. He said, pump, pump, pump it up. She got a good head on her, but I pump it up. I'm not a one-hit wonder. They know all my stuff.
Okay.
And Joe dropped
Not even the greatest rhyme right there, but all
Not
right.
really. And then, I think he mentioned Joe Budden by name at one of his concerts. Oh, I should bring Joe Budden up here to pump it up. The pump it up will forever haunt him. I wonder if he even performs that anymore. I wonder if, at a Joe Budden concert, he plays Pump It Up.
Better fucking play Pump It Up. That's one of his biggest joints.
It's his biggest joint.
Yeah, how you not gonna play Pump It Up? Just because time has passed? That's niggas. When you do a show, people don't want to hear no shit that they don't know.
Right.
Okay? They want to hear the fucking shit that they could sing along to.
Right.
And all of that type of shit. Trust me, that's got to be his last song in the joint.
It better be.
And I'm not saying it out of disrespect. I'm just saying, you always go with your biggest shit. The one that people really love. That's like saying we don't do Slow Down or Punks Jump Up at a fucking show. You kidding me? That's what they there for.
Yeah. I'm going to perform my new shit that you've never heard of.
Exactly. Check it out. And motherfuckers hate that, yo. And I hate it. I don't want to go there to see, especially somebody, an old school, somebody from the golden era, doing a new song that is subpar to their older shit. Now, if you got some new shit that's better than your old shit, and maybe we know it, then hey, by all means, play that shit. But if we've never heard this shit before, and you're not really as good as you used to be, why don't you just chill? Just chill. Just please. Just do the ones we know. Because I know you want to keep going and all, but not everybody could keep going. See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
So there is something to this new school, old school. Some people, they just use their shit up. You know what I mean? They might have got on so many songs and da-da-da, they just run out of shit to say.
Yeah.
Or, some people get better with time and some people deteriorate over time.
Yeah, Jay is still... Would you say Jay is better now than he used to be? Or do you think he just maintained? I would say maintained.
I think he's maintained. Yeah, he's definitely not better, but he's definitely maintaining. He's not...
He hasn't fallen off.
Nah. He still says some shit that it's okay, that's whole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, his prime was definitely, in the 90s.
Yeah, Reasonable Doubt. Yeah, I don't think he's done an album as good as Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah, I mean, that was the most soulful,
Magna Carta I thought was really dope. But it wasn't,
he had a lot of great albums.
Wasn't Reasonable Doubt.
He had a lot of great albums. But yeah,
So, yeah, Joe did 4 diss records.
I saw Joe at Avenue, actually, right after the first one.
Yeah, he mentioned it when he did the interview with Charlemagne, of the Brilliant Idiots.
Yeah.
He claims he hates Vlad TV so much.
Oh, word.
I hate Vlad TV.
Oh,
I'm
word.
never going to talk about him. But every other interview, he talks about me. And in fact, when he saw you, he was giving you props for our interviews. So Joe Budden watches Vlad TV.
Or at least Lord Jamar on Vlad TV.
But still Vlad TV.
Exactly. Take it how you can get it.
Yeah, Joe's a special one, man. I think he hates me so much, but he follows everything I do.
Listen, let it go, man. Hate is an energy that's hard to sustain.
I know.
You know what I mean? You got to keep feeding it and feeding it. You know what I mean? Unless you keep doing so. So now you might be feeding it right now, though, by talking about them.
A little bit, but here's the thing. Because it's so one-sided. I have no animosity towards Joe at all. Do you know how much money Joe Budden has made me? Oh my God. A lot.
Oh.
A lot.
Oh, okay.
Indirectly.
I thought you was going to say none, so why would I care?
No, I mean, in fact, here's the funny part is that the way, Vlad TV first, kind of viral hit was when he was beefing with Ransom. you know, and we were sort of in the middle of covering all that. We're like the only ones covering it, and it kind of spun out of control. Then Ransom gave me this video where he ran up on Joe Budden's man's house and stuff like that. And that video was the one that SRC Records saw. Gabi from SRC Records saw it, and like he said it was like the greatest shit he'd ever seen. And they reached out to me and brought me into the Universal building and everything else like that. So it's all... I'm saying it's all
Gabi.
Yeah, it's all Joe Budden. Like, I mean, like, Joe Budden helped me to get to where I am now. So how can I be mad at him?
Yeah,
like,
it's be friends.
It's great. He's always welcome to come. Here, he'll never do it. He claims he hates me and.
Listen, things change. Give it a year or so.
Oh, it's been like 8 years now. And I know Joe's listening to this right now.
Well,
I know he's sitting behind his computer, angry.
Joe, come on.
Well, I think he's.
I know you're a good dude, man. Just Vlad's a good dude. Let it go, man. Whatever the fuck it was, man. It is what it is, man. Let's go out and fucking party or some shit, man. Drink some Hennessy, son. In one of these clubs, man.
I don't mind. Like I said, it's so one-sided. Like I never feel this way about him. And the thing is, there's certain people that I don't like that have said certain things and so forth that we just don't cover on the site. Like my staff members have a list of people that we don't cover, good or bad.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's certain people that I felt I've helped out and they've turned around and did some shit that I didn't really agree with. So I just tell my staff, well, I'm not gonna pay to help promote this person. So good or bad, you'll just never see them on the site. They can do the craziest shit in the world. I know it'll get a ton of views. We just won't cover it. But Joe Budden's always on the site, which proves that I really have no animosity towards him. But
well, maybe this is clear in the air.
I don't think so. I've said this before. You don't care.
But you never said it with the God. You know what I mean? Now you got the God over with you.
Well, he's actually invited you to his podcast.
Yeah.
You should do it.
He's like, yo, you need to come up.
Yeah, you should do it.
I will probably do it. Hit me up, Joe. Let's do it.
Yeah, I think it's called like I'll name this podcast later or something like.
Oh, yeah?
That's the name of it, yeah. Yeah, I've listened to a few. You know, people hit me, yo, Joe's talking shit about you in his podcast again. I'm like, really, again? It's great. I love it. Did you see how them dudes, like the Drake fans, ran up on Joe's house? Like chased him in his car? Or you didn't see all that? Oh, it was great. They found out where he lived and like followed him to his house, and then he like chased him with like a bag of rocks or something. Like
what? Joe chased him with
rocks? Yeah, it's crazy. There's like memes on it and everything else like that. Oh yeah,
man, I've been out the loop. Maybe I don't know.
Oh man, well them OVO fans, there's something special.
I don't know.
What do you think about the whole situation?
Man, my point of view, man, I really feel like they tried to paint a bad picture on my brother and try to make him look like he was a hater. It was some envy, jealousy type shit. You know what I'm saying? And actuality, you know what I'm saying? Bro been having this shit, man. He been in the condo.
I got my hat on and I had my Coke bottles up under my hat. And I'm sitting at the dinner table like an asshole with the hat on, knowing she gonna tell me to take it off. And I'm just sitting there just gawping down, you know, in my zone. She said, take that goddamn hat off at the dinner table. I'm like, come on, Mom. Coke everywhere.